Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode. Today I'm doing something a little bit different. I will be making a DIY air conditioner out of a cooler and a fan. And we will just load this puppy up with, you can use blocks of ice. I'm gonna be using frozen water bottles and frozen old V8 containers of water. That way it won't make a bunch of a mess in there, and I can just pull them out and pop them back in the freezer once they're thawed out and swap them out for another one. I have pre-marked where my ports are going to be. I am unsure yet if I'm going to do all three of these ports. Most videos people will do usually a 3 or a 4 inch. I am going to attempt and use these 1.5 inches. Two reasons behind that. The biggest hole saw I had is a 2.5 inch, and they're the width from this end to this end is about 2.25 inch. So that gives me a 1/4 inch gap when I use this to drill these holes. And I'm going to use some of this weather strip to fill those gaps, and then these will get a nice fit in there. And then also I want to be able to position these in different ways, so if I want cold air blowing in more than one direction, I can. So I can have one pointing there, I can have another pointing in the completely opposite direction. And if I decide to pop in a third, boom baby, 3 different air blowers. So the fan we are going to be using is this old Honeywell. I've had this thing for freaking ages. It is a freaking mini tank, and they're really cheap. Not as in quality, but they're really affordable. I think I paid like 10-15 bucks for that. Some of the tools we were using again, of course the cooler, the weather stripping, the elbows. I used a Sharpie to mark out my holes. I'm just going to use this possibly to clean up any of the edges, because I'm going to use the hole saw for these, but I'm going to use a grinder for this bigger port. Some people will use sawzalls, jigsaws. Those are both usable. Sawzall, I didn't want to deal with the mess. My jigsaw, I don't have it with me right now, so I'm dealing with what I got. And this, it tends to melt the plastic versus shred it, so I'm hoping it'll give me a nice clean cut. I have my impact and my bits and whatnot just in case. I don't even know if we'll even get to that or even use that. So anyways, I'm going to cut those holes and I'll be right back. Okay guys, as you can see, I have cut my holes out, and right now I am going to fit in the 1.5 inch elbows. The adhesive on this weather stripping was not very good, so I had to reinforce it with some tape that I just put around it, and then these guys will just sit nice and like that in there. I didn't realize how thin, oh my finger, I didn't realize how thin the weather stripping was going to be because the two pieces were together. So that's why I doubled up on there, so that it'll be enough that if it slips down a hair, the fitting won't just fall down into the cooler. But it fits pretty nice. I'm going to do the same thing over here as I did over here. And then we will pop our fan in and test this bugger out. See you in a sec. Okay guys, so here's the finished product. I have been using this for a couple days, and my final opinion of it is it's pretty much only good at cooling you down when it's directly pointed at you. It's not going to significantly cool down any decent area of space, or even my small room. It's not enough to really cool it down. But if you're just chilling, watching something, or just chillaxing on the couch or something, you can have this up and running, blowing nice cooler air on you, and that's about the extent of it. If you guys want to build this, go for it. You can get all the stuff for it. Probably between 20 and 30 bucks, depending on what kind of cooler you get. Lots of people will use the foam coolers. Those are much cheaper. So yeah, my honest opinion, it's fine if it's just directly blowing on you. Not meant for cooling down entire rooms. Have a good one, guys. Until next time. Bye.